Hi, this is a travel management system developed in Java NetBeans using object-oriented techniques. So let me show you guys how it works. I'm going to reset, there we go, and enter my customer's details right there. So let's say the first name is Peter and last name is Pan, and address Road, right lane. Telephone number, email address, peter@kings.com. Departure and type of flight, let's go for standard. And where is it going? Let's say it's going to maybe Lagos, and we just need to check out all of those and click on total. There we go, and receipt there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you guys straight into Java NetBeans development environment, and we'll put one of these object-oriented travel management system together. So let's do that now, guys. Hi, and welcome to Java NetBeans object-oriented travel management system. I'm going to start by clicking on file. Let's get a new project there. Make sure Java is selected. Click on next, and right there I'm going to call it Java, or let's just call it OO_travel. That is the name of my file, and the main class is going to remain unchecked, and I'm going to click on finish. There. Now that my OO file travel is ready, I'm going to right click on it. Let's go to new, and let's select JFrame. Right, I'm just going to call that OO travel, well, let's say travels, and the package name is going to be OO traveling. Right, click on finish. While that is loading up, if you guys are wondering why am I creating another one, is because a guy complained because I did not show most of the initial development. Let me show you this guy's email. Just for information, I've hidden the guy's details. That's why you have this notepad in there. His complaint was, why did I skip most of the making of the whole interface? So this is my reply to him. I'm going to now develop a new one, but in this case using object oriented. The problem is it's going to take some time. So let's go into Java NetBeans now. Alright, back into Java development environment. The first thing I'll do is to right click on the form itself, go to the properties, and in there where we have the code, you can see the type code. I'm going to make sure I select General Center, and here let's change this to 1350, and I'm going to change this to approximately 800 and click on, yeah, that's fine. Now the next thing is right click on the form itself, select set layout, and let's select absolute layout. There we go. Now you should see the line green around your form. Now I'm going to go straight to the property here. You see the palette there. Grab this panel, drop it right there. Now select the property and change the back color of that, or the border style of that very panel. I'm going to make that, let's make that 8. That's the main one. And I'm going to also change the background. I'm going to change the background color as well. Let's make that black. Yeah, I'm might as well just make that black. Now grab another palette. I'm going to need in total 7 of those. So let's change the properties of this very one. Let's make that border. You see, select border, come to line border, and I'm going to make that just 4. That's fine. I can now copy this. Right click and copy, paste. So that is there. Paste another one. We need one here. That's 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. We have 7 here. Now let's start the design of the interface to make this guy happy. It's going to take some time. Alright, let's change all of this panel to an absolute layout. So I'm going to select this very one. Let's come into the navigate here, or navigator. If I right click on that very one here, select set layout. If you select absolute layout right there, you see it's not there anymore. You might think it's gone, but it's still right there. It's just very small. So that's it. Select the panel and you can just drag it, right, so that you can see it. So I'm going to repeat exactly the same thing for these ones here and these other ones. Let's group them together so that I know where they are, and I can just extend them. Let's come into navigator, right click, set absolute layout. They're gone. Alright, now let's come into number 4. That's number 4 there. Alright, I know where that is. Let's come into number 5. Select panel number 5. Now, right, the next thing is I'm now going to design the interface the way I want it to look like. I'm going to drag that down much and bring this down. Okay, that's where we have my customized details, and here that might be for my flight details, and in here that will be for the destination, departure, and so on. And right here we have the calculation for the fares and so on here. And okay, let's move this here. I'm gonna need that here, and this very one, that will be for my receipt and so on. So bring it right down. No, not right down, take it back up. And here, this is where we have our buttons. Okay guys, I think we're getting somewhere. So if I save and run it, let's see how it looks like. Let's come into the project right there. That is it. So let's right click and run. Click on OK. This is how it looks right now. Some part of it are missing, so I'm going to have to move it up a little bit. So let's do that now. Okay, let's move this up somewhere about that. Yeah, and this has to go up as well. Then we can move this up. Okay guys, this is how it looks now. So I think we can settle for that. So let me close that. The next thing I like to do is right in here, let's add as follows. Now let's come to the palette there. I need a label. There we go, that's the label. Let's move this a little bit. That's the label, and the properties of this very label, let's see. Okay, let's increase it to about 48 bold. Okay, but I want it to be, I want the back color of that label. Let's change the back color of that very label. The border style, let's change the border. Select that, make that 4, and let's change the color to something lighter. Okay, now let's click on OK right there. And the text contents, let's come to font right here. Let's change that to that. Alright, now I'm going to change this to about, let's go for 60 first and see how it looks like. And let's change the text content. We'll change that to travel management systems, or system, that's fine. Right there. Yeah. Okay. Maybe increase it a little bit more. Go to maybe about 80 and see. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna settle for this. Right, that's cool. Now the next thing is I'm gonna add another label. Let's see, label, there we go. That label will be here somewhere, but I intend to add an icon onto it. So that's it selected. Let's come right in here and browse for my icon, and let's import to project node. Let's get it from here. Push right and click on OK. Alright, I'm going to settle for that. Let's get rid of the text content in there. Okay, that's fine. That's the one I'm going to settle for. So let's move this in here a little bit. That's fine. Now let's come to this very one here and change the background as well to black. Yeah, change that to black, and I also need a label there. Yeah, I will then repeat exactly the same thing. Come to the icon here and just grab one of those my icons. I think I should be able to see more of those. Let's see, maybe it's this. Okay, alright, that's fine. Let's put it there. Move it right here. Okay, now the next thing is we need some buttons. Let's grab some buttons on board. We need 4 of those. 1 button. Let's copy. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then the next thing, let's grab some labels here. We need 6 of those, and we also need text field. So copy those and just copy. That's 2, 3, 4. Get back in there. 6 there. Okay, now let's speed up the design of this interface. At least you know what you need to do is to add a label here, because it's taking too long. Let's just speed this up. Alright, I've speed up this component here. If you don't know how to change the names, all you need to do is right click and just enter whatever you want to enter in there. That's all. Undo that. Okay, I'll show it to you again. Right click, select edit text, and you enter whatever you want. Okay, so that's how that is done. Alright, the next thing is let's come to the buttons that I've selected here. I'm going to right click and select edit text. This is going to be total, and I'm going to change the variable name. Right click, change that variable name to JBTN total. Click on OK. The next one is going to be known as JBTN reset, and the text content on it will be reset. And the next one here, let's change that to reset, JBTN reset. I'm just going to copy the receipt part of it and right click on it, change the text content to reset, and finally this will be known as exit, and change that to exit. The variable name will become JBTN exit. Right, so I'm just going to now increase the size of all of these buttons. Let's increase the font size on them and come right here. Let's change it to something a little bit more pronounced, maybe 18 bold. Okay, so that shouldn't be too difficult for you, my friend. Alright, let's come back in here. Now that that is done, the next thing is we need to add some more components. So the first one I intend to add will be radio button 1 here, and let's change the content of that. Let's make it 18 as well, 18 bold right there, and the content of that will be standard. Okay, and let's change the variable name to JRB standard. There. So all I just need to do now, so I'm going to copy that. Let's go back in there, copy it and paste. I need about 5 of those. One here and one here. Right, so all I just need to do now is to change the names around. Then I also need checkbox. Let's look for that. Yes, there we go. Change that to 18 as well. 18 bold. Then I'm going to need as follows here, so that I can speed this up because it's going to be too long and it will become very boring. So area, let's come in here, we add an area here, text area there. That's for our receipt, and drag it right down. And we also need some, I want to copy some of these. Let's copy 1, 2, 3, copy and paste it in here. Then we need another 3 here. Yeah. Then we need combo box. Copy that combo box. No, checkbox. We need how many? 4 of those. And 2 more. Copy that. Paste it in there. Now we need combo box. Let's see. 1. Let's change the text content of that very combo box to something you can read, so that will be 18 as well. Alright, so we're gonna copy it across, but then I might as well change the content of this very first one. So that's going to be, no value, hetero say Gatwick, and let's go for DFW, which stands for Dallas Fort Worth Airport, and let's go to Hounslow Airport. I don't know if that exists. Let's come for Nairobi Airport. Then let's go for Airport, that's in Nigeria, Murtala Mohammed Airport. I think that's about all. Yeah, that will do. Okay, that's how you change the content in here. So I'm going to copy this and just speed that up. Right, now we need to change the content here. Let's change that to departure. We change this to destination, and finally we change this to, let's change this one to accommodation. Right, now we need some labels here, so I'm going to copy that, copy and paste them in there. Then I will then add border to them, label borders, come right there, change the border, let's make that full, and we will then delete the content in there, delete all of the text content, right click, text, get rid of that, and expand it that much. Repeat the same thing for this and this. Okay, my friend, this is how you design the interface. I believe you have a very good idea of how the interface is done now, because I'm going to have to speed up most of the other development. Copy this and just paste it somewhere there. Let's copy this then and paste it up here, and that will be my reset. Yeah, let's change that to reset. Right, okay, so if I run the interface now, let's run it and you see how it looks like. Run. Okay guys, that's how the interface looks now. See, having to show how the whole development of the interface is done takes time. We are over 25 minutes into that now. So what I'm going to do is to speed up the whole tidying up of the interface, and for now just call it the end of the very first part of this tutorial. See you guys later.